Right now on Good Morning Northwest, a vehicle crashed in down telephone line near Sunnyside left Interstate 82 closed in both directions until the early hours of the morning. And a former West Valley School District employee is now suing the district for wrongful termination. We hear from her lawyer on what led to the lawsuit coming up.
And there's some changes, some showers crossing our day today with more wind gusts. Let's get ready for this breezy Tuesday.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5 a.m. on Tuesday, March 12th, and look who we have!
Happy to be filling in for Tiffany today. Very excited to get us all ready for our Tuesday. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great that you're at the desk. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that it's going to be hopefully warmer.
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit? It's 47, it's not 20, so
exactly.
I'm happy about that.
I'm happy about it too, and especially going into later this week. I'm quite thrilled about the temperatures that are coming up.
60s?
Potentially. Let's take a live look outside right now in Pasco through the Dust Devil Sky Cam. It took me a little bit of time to go to sleep last night because the sun is heading out a little later than it used to because of daylight savings. So let's take a look. We're looking outside right now in Pasco. It's still dark outside. The sun rises again a little bit later as well. So we have a chance of showers for our day today. More gusty winds. We saw a lot of gusty winds just a couple of weeks ago, and they're kind of continuing today, but they should be settling down a little bit by Wednesday and the days coming up. Also, our temperatures are warming up. Very much looking forward to that. A look at our radar this morning, our first alert radar, we did see some showers crossing our morning. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now, mostly in the 40s, from 47 Tri-Cities, 49 Walla Walla, 38 Yakima, so a little chillier in the Yakima Valley. Our wind speeds are low, but they are going to be, as I said, picking up later on today. Let's take a look at our daily planner, 52 for Yakima, so mid to lower 50s for Yakima. Tri-Cities mid to upper 50s for today. More showers crossing the Walla Walla area, mid 50s for Walla Walla for your day today. I'll have more about these showers and these wind gusts coming up in my full forecast, but for now I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. To a telephone pole on I-82 near Sunnyside. That's according to Washington State Patrol. Just before 3 p.m. yesterday, WSP troopers in Washita responded to a car crash on westbound I-82 at milepost 68. Officials said there are no injuries to the driver of the truck. Eastbound and westbound traffic was diverted until around 2:30 this morning. And according to Washita, I-82 has since been opened in both directions. A Richland man and his child were hurt Monday after a car crash near Sunnyside. Authorities said 32-year-old Omar Olivio of Richland is facing a possible charge of negligent driving. Authorities said he was going westbound when a semi slowed down for traffic and he hit the semi. The semi driver was not hurt. Olivio and the child were taken to the hospital. Their conditions are not known at this time. Authorities said they believe the cause of the crash is Olivio may have been drowsy or fell asleep. A Kennewick man has been sentenced to 30 years in prison for the murder of Ezekiel Sanchez back in April of 2022. Investigators say 28-year-old Ramon Candido shot and killed Sanchez after pulling up next to Sanchez's car in downtown Kennewick. Authorities say they were gang rivals. Prosecutors pressed for a long sentence, emphasizing Candido's apparent lack of remorse for the victim or his family, and that's according to officials. The judge in the case delivered a verdict exceeding the standard range, serving 30 years in prison to be followed by 3 years of community custody. The Yakima Nation is taking the fight to fentanyl, launching a new task force to help curb the impact of the drug across the over million acre reservation. Washington Senator Maria Cantwell secured a $1 million grant to help fund the new Yakima Nation Drug and Fentanyl Task Force. And according to Cantwell's office, one of the barriers to enforce for drug-related incidents on the Yakima Reservation is understaffing at the Tribal Police Department. This funding will help pay for 9 patrol officers for a year to help ramp up enforcement efforts, according to Cantwell's office.
This issue is really about how do we give the community the tools they need, and how do we be a better federal partner at fighting this.
Authorities say the success of the task force will be measured by the number of drug incidents tribal police respond to and their contributions to regional and federal enforcement efforts. A former West Valley School District employee is suing the district, saying she was wrongfully terminated from her position. The lawsuit says Amy Joffs worked in the HR department in the West Valley School District office for years with no issues until she joined other employees in unionizing. The lawsuit claims Assistant Superintendent of Business Operations Joe Connolly limited communication between 8 central office employees after they decided to join a Teamsters union in April of 2022. In the lawsuit, Joff says the HR manager warned her multiple times that Connolly and the district were targeting her for termination. And due to her union activities in July 2023, she received a letter saying her position, which had existed for more than 40 years, was being eliminated due to financial issues. The lawsuit claims she was fired in retaliation for unionizing.
That's what the law protects employees with. You can't undermine their ability to make that decision. And when, it doesn't matter if it's a school district or it's any employer, they don't get to do that.
Apple Valley News Now has also learned that the school district has just been served another claim from another employee that also has to do with the union. And that's coming up later on Good Morning Northwest. Crews are set to replace the entire surface of the Vantage Bridge along Interstate 90 after years of patching and filling potholes. In an effort to minimize closures and delays, WashDOT is using precast concrete panels for the bridge deck. Single-lane closures will be in effect Monday through Friday until the end of May. Beginning in late May, traffic will be restricted to 1 lane in each direction 7 days a week, with exceptions during Memorial Day weekend, 4th of July week, and Labor Day weekend. WashDOT is warning that there will be long delays going eastbound on Fridays and going westbound on Sundays during the entire summer. They're encouraging travelers to take alternate routes if possible. And this project is expected to take about 3 years. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, if you're sleepy this week, you're not alone as the time change continues to mess with our sleep schedules. But if you're thinking about using melatonin to get some sleep, there are some things you should know. We'll have those when we come back. And Riley Fitzgerald will have your first alert forecast. She's going to let us know if it's going to be windy. That is coming up.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
911, what's your emergency?
Our job is a whirlwind. When there's disaster to deal with, who are we?
My wife, where is she? Saving the ship.
911 comes to ABC Thursday.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
In life's delicate moments, turn to the compassionate experts at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Whether it's hospice, palliative, or grief care for adults and children, we are here for you in Benton and Franklin counties. And the best part, our grief support comes at no cost to you. When life gets tough, we're here to guide you, ensuring you live your best life, even through the toughest moments. Visit us today at tccbestlife.org.
When a rookie stunt driver meets the trainer who thought he'd seen it all.
Again.
There's bound to be action. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad, so you better act fast. Don't miss your chance to drive away in a new Nissan.
Let's roll.
Hurry into the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Get 1.9% financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue, or get 2.9% financing for 36 months on Frontier.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. All roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency.
Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Before you head for the slopes, catch the Apple Valley News Now Northwest Ski Report. It's on air during weather, online at applevalleyNewsNow.com or on our mobile app. The Northwest Ski Report from Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Schweitzer Mountain Resort in Sandpoint, Idaho.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
A view of the Palouse like no other. Fly the Northwest tonight.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest and your health news. Many people are still adjusting to the time change, but if you plan to turn to melatonin for sleep tonight, health experts are urging you to keep the sleep aid out of reach of little hands. Mandy Gaither has data from a new report on the dangers of young children ingesting melatonin without a parent's supervision.
It's a popular supplement that can help get those much-needed Z's, but unsupervised ingestion of melatonin is sending more children to the emergency room, according to a new report.
A lot of melatonin is, flavored. It's either a gummy or a liquid. They make it to taste nice.
In the report, the CDC and U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission estimate that between 2019 and 2022, nearly 11,000 children younger than 5 visited the ER after ingesting melatonin without supervision. More than half of accidental ingestions involved children between 3 and 5 years old, and the majority of visits did not involve additional medications. Dr. Jenna Wheeler with Orlando Health's Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children says melatonin should only be used as directed.
Even though it's sold, at your local grocery store or drugstore and it's easily accessible, there still are significant side effects, especially when used in amounts greater than recommended.
To keep kids safe, Wheeler says to educate children that sleep aids aren't candy, store melatonin out of reach of little hands, and securely fasten the top of the bottle.
Melatonin caps are not the safety caps that we think of with our prescription drugs, so it's even more important to keep those up.
I'm Mandy Gaither.
Dr. Wheeler says parents should always talk to their pediatrician before intentionally giving their children melatonin for sleep, as more research is needed to determine if supervised use of melatonin for children is safe or needed. And in more health news, a new study has found that more than a third of teenagers think they spend too much time on their phones. Around 40% of the 1,400 teens surveyed say they log too many hours on smartphones and social media. That same percentage said they need to cut back, but admitted they feel anxious when they're without their phones. Just over half of those surveyed are happy with their screen time usage and feel no need to unplug. 2/3 say they believe the benefits of smartphone usage outweigh the potential harm. And that's according to a report published Monday by the Pew Research Center. And the findings come amid continued concern over the use of social media among teens and its effect on mental health. U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy said last year that 13, which is the minimum age to sign up for many social media platforms, is too young. And several states have tried to pass laws to limit usage to age 16 and up, but those efforts have been met with fierce legal opposition. 95% of U.S. teens have access to a smartphone. A Pew study late last year found that a third of them use at least one form of social media almost constantly. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, a recent analysis from the Department of Ecology claims taxpayers can actually save more by spending more on Hanford cleanup efforts. And Riley Fitzgerald has your first Alert Full forecast. We'll be right back.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $5.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $5.99. Hey! Country fried steak, $5.99 Wednesdays only at KFC.
Did you know that you may have insurance coverage for your own medical expenses? If you have insurance questions, call Allen Brecky Law Offices. Call 735-0546 to find out what your rights are under the law.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Imagine all the slopes you'll conquer.
Sick.
Imagine all the sights you'll see.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay, how about you imagine dropping me off?
Right now, lease a new 2024 RAV4 for just $389 a month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's here. It's now. The Grand National RV Show at R&R RV North Spokane, March 14th through the 23rd. Shop over 140 RVs inside the West Coast's largest indoor showroom. Motorhomes, camper vans, fifth wheels, and trailers. The time to buy is now. The Grand National RV Show, March 14th through the 23rd, indoors at R&R RV North Spokane. Special show pricing, giveaways, and food vendors on site. Visit rnrrv.com.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
Over the years, personal injury lawyers and law firms have come and gone from our area. For over 30 years, the constant voice for our community has been from Allen Brecky Law Offices. To find out what your rights are under the law, call now.
There was a time when you could get a complete meal for just $5, but you gotta go way back. Well, just a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays at A&W, single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. This all-time great deal is available Tuesdays only at A&W.
Hello there, watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. I'm here for Tiffany. Today, we're taking a live look outside right now in Pasco through the Dust Devil Sky Cam. Still very, very dark outside. Chance of showers, light showers for most of us. Gusty winds once again today, hopefully settling down by tomorrow. And temperatures, they are starting to warm up, especially later on this week. Look outside on our first alert radar. We're seeing pretty clear skies for a lot of us. The mountains are seeing some showers, both the Cascades and the Blues so far this morning. On our futurecast, we see some scattered showers throughout our day, especially once again in the Blues and the Cascades. Scattered showers throughout the rest of our cities, but most of these showers are hanging out around the Walla Walla area. After today, heading into our Wednesday, we're seeing much clearer skies, and Thursday, we're going to have some sunny skies that are ahead of us, so we're looking forward to that. We just got to get through our day today. Our wind speeds right now pretty low for the most part, up in the 12s for the Walla Walla area, but otherwise it's pretty settled down right now, but they are picking up, especially later on today. Our futurecast wind gusts, we're seeing they pick up towards the afternoon, especially this afternoon, kind of hanging out around up to 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts for today. So hold on to your hats and get ready for some wind gusts over today. Some into this evening as well, but mostly settling down after today. Our temperatures right now mostly hanging out in the 40s, mid to upper 40s for the Mid-Columbia and the Blue Mountain region. 30s for the Yakima area, Ellensburg 31, Yakima 38. Let's take a look at our highs for today. We're seeing mid 50s in the Yakima Valley, some 40s in Ellensburg and Cle Elum. In the Mid-Columbia, mostly mid to upper 50s for your day today. And in the Blue Mountain region, we're seeing mid 50s as well. So it's pretty nice today. Some sun is going to be hanging out, but again, the Blues are going to be seeing most of those showers for your day today. Tonight, we do have more wind gusts, and our temps are dropping down to the 30s. So 30 for Yakima, 34 degrees in the Tri-Cities, and 35 in the Walla Walla area. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. We are seeing some beautiful conditions over the next couple of days. 53 today, but by Friday we're seeing 60 in Yakima, 67 for Sunday, 69 for Monday, and all of that sun. And our overnight lows are coming up from 30 all the way to 41 by next week. So we're seeing a lot nicer conditions. I am looking forward to the sunshine. 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities is seeing a very similar story. 58 today, but again, hopping up to the 60s by the weekend. Almost the 70s by this time next week. And our overnight lows are picking up as well. We've got a couple cool nights before it jumps up to the 40s by this weekend. Beautiful weekend that's ahead. In our 7-day forecast for Walla Walla, we're seeing some cloudy conditions. Again, today we're going to be seeing a little bit of showers, but that's drying up towards our weekend. Got a lot of sun on the way, and our overnight lows are picking up from 32, popping up to 41 by this weekend. So we've got some warmer days ahead, we've got less wind ahead, and we are drying up. Looking forward to these clearer skies that are on the way for our weekend. Have a fantastic Tuesday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. In some money news, one of the most iconic events in the Tri-Cities needs sponsorship to continue. According to Water Follies organizers, the event has suffered financial losses since 2020. Visit Tri-City says the event brings in $2.7 million to the local economy, and title sponsorship for the hydroplane races is necessary for it to continue. Organizers say roughly 1,200 volunteers work the event each year, which draws over 50,000 spectators. This year, Water Follies takes place July 26th through the 28th. And President Biden signed a historic budget for Hanford site cleanup work Saturday. The former nuclear site received a $205 million increase from 2023, totaling $3.05 billion for 2024, marking the first time Hanford funding has exceeded $3 billion. An analysis by the Washington Department of Ecology shows the federal government can save tens of billions of taxpayer dollars if it provides the U.S. Department of Energy with a compliant budget. Later on Good Morning Northwest, we heard from a representative with the Washington Department of Ecology about where that federal money is going. In environment news, $19 million in funding was secured for Okanogan-Wenatchee forest conservation yesterday. $7 million of federal cash is earmarked to protect 35,000 acres in the upper Wenatchee River Basin in Chelan County. $12 million is slated to help finish the final phase of the Washington Cascades Yakima River Watershed Project, which aims to protect 30,000 acres of land at the headwaters of the Yakima River Basin in Kittitas County. The project focuses on restoring multiple fish habitats, preventing wildfires, increasing recreational access, and delivering and storing clean water for farmers, the Yakima Nation, and thousands of central Washington households as well. And the Washington Bee Atlas is one of the Washington Department of Agriculture's newest projects, and volunteers across the state are helping to collect and map all of Washington's counties' native bee species, and current estimates believe there are roughly 600 species of bees in the state. Since most bees cannot be identified visually, they have to be caught and collected for identification in the lab. The program will also record which flowers bees prefer to visit and use as food sources. When we return, the Mega Millions jackpot is once again rising to ridiculous proportions. We'll tell you how much you can win when we come back.
Say less, get more. Buy one, get one for $1. Choose from Bacon McDouble, McChicken, McDouble, or Hot and Spicy McChicken. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Young and old, come dance the night away. Active for Life presents Senior Prom. The festivities take place March 28th at the Red Lion Pasco. This year's theme is Dancing Through the Decades. This event is open to the public, so grab your favorite senior and dress up in your favorite decade. There'll be a red carpet walkthrough with dinner, drinks, and dancing, plus a photo booth, games, and tons of prizes. Get your tickets online at Solutions in Home Care, Wheatland Bank, or Family Resource Home Care. Senior Prom at the Pasco Red Lion, brought to you by Active for Life's fine sponsors and title sponsor Chinook Home Healthcare.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
On the vacation of a lifetime.
Oh my God, help her!
Jennifer Lewis made millions laugh on Blackish, and then
She needs an ambulance. Did you think you were going to die? I did.
the emotional Robin Roberts exclusive this morning on ABC's Good Morning America.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's network free for 30 days?
Yeah.
Use this app. Want to do it even faster?
Here we go.
Oh, wow. U.S. Cellular works great out here. Wow. Still have 5G here, too. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working. Hey, thanks for the lift.
Test drive U.S. Cellular's award-winning network free for 30 days.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Here sits the McDonald's hash brown, the side that makes every breakfast sandwich better. Let's all be more like the hash brown.
Your breakfast favorites are even better with a rich, medium iced coffee for just $2.29.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Well, it just keeps rising. The Mega Millions jackpot has risen to an estimated $735 million, making it the 6th largest in Mega Millions history. The jackpot has been growing since it was last won in early December. If there's a winner in Tuesday's lottery, they can take the jackpot in 30 annual installments, or they can take a one-time lump sum of $356.7 million before taxes. And meanwhile, Powerball's drawing on Saturday has a jackpot of nearly $521 million. So you know what I'm doing after the show? I'm going to go buy some lottery tickets, a lot of them. Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, former President Trump's campaign is claiming his words are being distorted after he made comments about considering cutting spending towards Medicare and Social Security. And the House will vote tomorrow on a bill that would require TikTok's Chinese parent company to sell its U.S. operations to an American company or be banned from the country.
In today's Tech Bites, Airbnb is banning indoor security cameras. Cameras are currently allowed inside in common areas if they're disclosed to guests, but Airbnb says this change will prioritize privacy. Takes effect at Airbnb locations worldwide on April 30th. Samsung has upgraded the security on 2 of its new mid-range smartphones. The Galaxy A35 and A55 both have the company's Knox Vault feature, which protects sensitive data such as lock screen credentials. It's the first time that component has appeared on Samsung's A-series phones. Finally, TikTok may be working on a new app that's similar to Instagram. Online tech reports say the company plans to launch TikTok Photos, an app that is geared towards sharing photos. It comes as lawmakers debate a bill that could potentially ban TikTok's video app in the U.S. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Some people just know that the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Not one based on Paul. You don't want to ride with Paul. Or Sarah. Not today, anyway. And you don't want a rate based on Ben. He's got some important business to take care of. Why would you pay a rate based on anyone else? With Allstate, you're connected to a rate based on you.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year. We remove the buildup of dirt, dust, and grime from your home and business. Call your local Stanley Steamer.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, President Biden condemns Donald Trump's remarks about cutting Social Security and Medicare spending, saying, quote, "Not on my watch." And there's a chance popular video sharing app TikTok will be forced to make a major change or face a potential ban in the U.S.
And there's some showers crossing our day today with more wind gusts on the way. We'll get ready for this breezy Tuesday.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5:30 on Tuesday, March 12th. Happy Tuesday, Riley.
Happy Tuesday. I'm in for Tiffany Savona this morning. Oh my goodness, I had a hard time going to sleep last night.
It's been a rough week because of the time changes with daylight saving time. We lost an hour of sleep, so I think we're all tired.
Yeah, we go to bed early.
Yeah.
We know it was like 6, 7 o'clock, and I was trying to go to sleep, and it was still light outside, and I was like, this
It was
is
not happening,
working.
so we need more coffee this morning.
Yes.
I will go make some soon. But I like how you mentioned today is going to be a breezy Tuesday. We're getting a lot of wind.
More wind. I'm kind of done with the wind.
I am too.
Yes.
I'm so over it.
I'm done with it. So let's take a live look outside right now in Pasco through the Dust Devil Sky Cam.
Riley, I am ready for 60 degrees though.
Oh my goodness, me too, Jessica. I'm so excited for this weekend especially. So this morning we're seeing 40s across most of our region. But we do have, let's see, a chance of showers today, some gusty winds once again, and temps, as we've been excited about, temps are warming up. So let's take a look at our first alert radar. We're seeing mostly clear except in the Blues and the Cascades. We're seeing some snow in the mountains right now. Let's take a look at our temps this morning. Again, a little chilly, but we're going to be warming up quite a bit. 49 this morning in Walla Walla, 47 Tri-Cities, 38 in Yakima. Again, we're going to be getting a little bit warmer. Wind speeds going to be picking up, especially a little bit later on. Wind gusts are on the way for your afternoon. Mid-50s for the Yakima Valley. In the Tri-Cities, we're going to be seeing mid to upper 50s, and in the Blue Mountain region, we're going to be seeing mid-50s with some more showers. We'll talk more about where these showers are happening when, and these wind gusts on the way in my full forecast, but for now, I will send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. President Joe Biden on the campaign trail this week, wasting no time attacking Donald Trump's recent comments, seeming to threaten cutting entitlement programs like Social Security and Medicaid. This as Biden releases his vision for the next fiscal year as the general election kicks into high gear. ABC's M. Wynn has the latest.
President Joe Biden quickly slamming new comments from his GOP presidential rival Donald Trump, who seemed to suggest he would be open to slashing entitlement programs like Social Security.
I'm never going to allow that to happen.
Trump was asked by CNBC whether the former president has changed his outlook on how to, quote, handle entitlements, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, in order to tackle the national debt.
There is a lot you can do in terms of entitlements, in terms of cutting, and in terms of also the theft and the bad management of entitlements, tremendous bad management of entitlements. There's tremendous amounts of things, numbers of things you can do.
Biden tweeting, "Not on my watch." The president's re-election campaign also seizing on Trump's comments, out with a new ad.
If anyone here tries to cut Social Security, Medicare, or raise the retirement age, I will stop you.
The Trump campaign claims his words are being distorted. President Biden also unveiling his new budget proposal for the next fiscal year, which includes restoring the expanded child tax credit, a first-time homebuyer's tax credit, and lowering prescription drug prices. The president in the battleground state of New Hampshire saying he would pay for it all by raising taxes on the wealthy, but never for those making less than $400,000.
Folks, it's about fundamental fairness. Do you really think the wealthy and big corporations need another $2 trillion tax breaks? Because that's what he wants to do.
Trump, meanwhile, taking to social media to say what one of his first acts as president will be, saying he would close the border and free the January 6 hostages being wrongfully imprisoned.
In an effort to meet with voters in every battleground state following a State of the Union address, President Biden travels next to Wisconsin and Michigan. Meanwhile, Trump may be in court Thursday for his classified documents case. And today is the Washington state presidential primary. Your ballot should have already came in the mail. A friendly reminder that for this election only, a political party affiliation must be selected on your ballot. Make sure to sign your ballot so that it counts, and you can send in your ballot by mail, or it can be dropped in an official ballot drop box by 8 p.m. this evening. And you can find local ballot drop box locations on local county auditors' websites. And there's a push in Washington, D.C. to potentially get rid of popular social media platform TikTok. But there is some bipartisan concern with where this movement is heading. Lawmakers in the House are gearing up for a floor vote Wednesday that could potentially prohibit the use of TikTok in the U.S. If the bill gets enacted, TikTok will have about 5 months to break away from ByteDance, its Chinese-linked parent company. However, senators from both parties say they'd like some changes to the legislation. TikTok has called this House bill an attack on users' free speech rights, and CEO Sozi Chu has been trying to get into contact with U.S. senators, according to a source close to the matter. The ACLU issued a statement saying a potential ban on TikTok would violate the First Amendment rights of millions of Americans. President Biden told reporters Friday that he will support the bill and will sign it if passed. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, there are new concerns about quality control at Boeing following a New York Times report that says the company failed 33 of the 89 audits the FAA conducted after a door panel blew off an Alaska Airlines plane mid-flight. And Riley Fitzgerald is here with a look at your first alert weather forecast.
Well, good morning. It's going to be a windy one, and some of us have to prepare for showers, but otherwise, it's a pretty nice day. I'll tell you all about it coming up.
Find amazing deals store-wide during the wall-to-wall sale at Furniture Row. Every sofa, dining table, and bed is on sale. Plus 5 years, no interest. Shop today and save during the wall-to-wall sale, only at Furniture Row.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. Woo!
Whoa. Oh, hey. Hey. What are we, Steve?
Winners.
I love you.
Right now, lease a new 2024 Camry for just $319 a month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Good news. For years, Washington Realtors embraced some of the most consumer-friendly practices in the nation, putting fairness and transparency at the heart of the home buying process, providing clients with the duties of their real estate broker in the transaction, along with a written agreement explaining the cost of brokerage services, and receiving and signing this agreement up front. Now, these principles are not just industry standard, they're state law. Transparency in real estate, brought to you by Washington Realtors. Is your broker a realtor?
Washington's presidential primary is on March 12th. Get ready to participate and make sure you have reliable information you can trust. Visit sos.wa.gov/elections to learn more about voting in the presidential primary and how your state and local election workers keep our elections secure. The vote starts with you.
Sponsored by the Office of the Secretary of State and aired in cooperation with the Washington State Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Say
no to middleman mattress markup malaise. And yes to factory direct savings at Denver Mattress. And during the March mattress sale, get the Summit for only $332.49, plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
A view of the Palouse like no other. Fly the Northwest tonight.
Welcome back. New concerns about quality control at Boeing. The airplane maker is facing new scrutiny after reportedly failing dozens of audits. And overnight, another disturbing development, word that a Boeing whistleblower has been found dead of an alleged suicide. But we begin with the new details about those failed audits. ABC's Lionel Moise has the latest.
This morning, new concerns about quality control at Boeing. The New York Times reports the company has failed 33 of the 89 audits the FAA conducted after a door panel blew off in mid-flight on this Alaska Airlines plane in January. Investigators later found 4 bolts were missing.
Following the incident, the FAA took immediate action to increase its oversight activities, and we will continue to put safety first.
The FAA also conducted 13 audits of Boeing supplier Spirit Aerosystems. 7 reportedly resulted in a failing grade. The Times say documents show the FAA observed mechanics at Spirit using a hotel key card to check a door seal, and Spirit mechanics applied Dawn soap to a door seal as lubricant. Boeing responding overnight, saying, "We continue to implement immediate changes and develop a comprehensive action plan to strengthen safety and quality with transparency at every turn."
Do you feel like they're making safe airplanes right now?
Right now, with our oversight, we're certifying them as safe, yes.
Meanwhile, a Boeing whistleblower who raised concerns about production standards has been found dead after an apparent suicide. The body of 62-year-old John Barnett, a longtime Boeing employee and quality manager, was found in Charleston, South Carolina, where he was being questioned in a case against Boeing. Barnett told the BBC in 2019 that workers deliberately used faulty parts on the production line. Boeing denied his claims. In a statement, Boeing said, "We are saddened by Mr. Barnett's passing, and our thoughts are with his family and friends." Lionel Moise, ABC News, New York.
Coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, inflation is everywhere, even when it comes to paying legislative filing fees. We talk about the recent initiative filing price hike coming up. And Riley Fitzgerald has your first alert full forecast. We'll be right back with more.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
How long do I have to wait?
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go.
I love you, and I'm gonna love you forever.
Dr. Altman is in critical condition.
It's the wall-to-wall sale at Furniture Row, and that means every sofa, dining table, and bed is on sale. Find sofas with clean contemporary styling to laid-back premium comfort, dining tables with rustic farmhouse charm, to sophisticated polished marble tops, beds with retro industrial style, and two-tone cottage charm. Save up to 50% on select Tempur-Adapt mattresses, plus 5 years no-interest financing. Shop today and save during the wall-to-wall sale, only at Furniture Row.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
When it's more than just your lawn, it deserves the Kubota Z400. When you need a head-turning offer on class-leading speed, agility, durability, simple deck height adjustments, and a professional-grade cut, then you need the Kubota Z400 mower. Now get the Z400 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 48 months or save $300.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries.
Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
You're going to Hollywood.
Watch Sunday night at 8 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital. This is how we care.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Live look outside right now in Pasco through the Dust Devil Skycam. It is still dark outside. There's a chance of showers today, light showers if there's any, mostly in the Walla Walla area. Gusty winds today across our entire region, and temps, they are warming up, especially into our weekend. First Alert radar shows some snowy conditions in the mountains right now, especially the Cascades, some in the Blues as well so far this morning. On our futurecast, we see these showers staying around the Walla Walla area, once again the Blues and the Cascades, and through our day, mostly scattered showers hanging out around a lot of our region. But once we get to Wednesday, we're seeing our skies mostly clearing up over the next couple of hours, and then into Thursday, we're just clearing up over the next couple of days. Lots of sun is going to be out. Very much looking forward to that. Our wind speeds right now pretty low for the most part. Walla Walla, we are seeing 12 miles per hour so far this morning, but they are going to be picking up as we see on our futurecast, especially towards the afternoon today. We're seeing winds pick up quite a lot over our entire region. So it will be a windy day this afternoon into this evening, and even overnight we're going to be seeing some wind gusts as well, from 30 to 40 miles per hour across our entire day. So be prepared and hold on to your hats. We are seeing temperatures right now mostly in the mid to upper 40s across the Blue Mountains and the Mid-Columbia, 38 in Yakima, 31 in Ellensburg. So a little colder in the Yakima Valley, but pretty nice across the Mid-Columbia and the Blues. Let's take a look at our highs for today. Mid-50s in the Yakima Valley. Kittitas County is a little cooler, 47 for Ellensburg, 42 for Cle Elum. The Mid-Columbia is seeing mid to upper 50s for your day today, so pretty nice once that sun comes out. And the Blue Mountain region, we're seeing those mid-50s for today. Let's take a look at our temperatures for tonight. Again, it's going to be gusty and temperatures are dropping down quite a bit. 30 Yakima, 34 Tri-Cities, 35 Walla Walla, so quite cool this evening. But if we take a look at our 7-day forecast, our temperatures are getting quite nice across the day. And again, we're seeing some sun that's on the way for our weekend and into next week. Our temperatures are just going quite a bit up, raising by almost 15 degrees. So 53 today, heading up to the weekend for 60s, mid-60s in Yakima, 69 for Monday, and our overnight lows are rising as well from 30 today and tomorrow to 41 starting next Sunday night. For our 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities, same story. Temperatures are going up by almost 10 degrees. Temperatures are looking fantastic for your weekend. Very clear over the next couple of days, and our overnight lows are picking up as well out of those freezing temperatures finally after midweek this week. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast for the Walla Walla area. Once we get through these showers today, we're clearing up for the most part, especially heading into the end of the week and the weekend. It is looking beautiful over the next couple of days for all of our regions. Very much looking forward to some 60-degree temperatures. Have a fantastic Tuesday. I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. And flags across the state of Washington lowered to half-staff today to pay homage to a state trooper who was killed in the line of duty. Governor Inslee directed the lowering of all state and American flags Tuesday, March 12th in honor of Trooper Christopher Gadd, who was killed after a car struck the 27-year-old trooper's patrol car on the side of Interstate 5 on March 2nd. And today, community members will gather in Everett to honor Trooper Gadd's memory. A procession from the Tulalip Resort and Casino to the Angel of the Winds Arena starts at 11 a.m. with the memorial beginning at 1. The memorial is open to the public and can be watched on the State Patrol's YouTube channel. The filing fee for voters-submitted ballot proposals last went up over a century ago, and it's time to restart the timer. The hike was not a small one, going from $5 to $156. Amendment 7 of the Washington State Constitution, which gave your average citizen the ability to file initiatives and referenda, was first approved by voters back in 1912. Secretary of State Steve Hobbs says the adjustment is overdue. He says the new price reflects the reality of inflation and the cost for state agencies to process the potential ballot measures. Back when Amendment 7 was approved at $5 per filing, the average home price was $3,500. A gallon of milk was about 35 cents, and movie tickets were only 7 cents. Creating defensible space is one of the best ways to protect your home during a wildfire. Now, the Oregon State Fire Marshal is launching a program to help homeowners in the state pay for defensible space projects. And those who are eligible will receive a one-time payment of $250. Home and property owners and renters must live in certain areas and get a free defensible space assessment. This consists of a representative from local fire service agency walking the property with you, offering advice about how to increase fire protections. And you can find out if you live in an eligible community at OregonDefensibleSpace.org. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, names like Caitlin Clark have fueled a rising interest in women's sports recently. For this Women's History Month, and we'll take a look at what this means for the future.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $5.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $5.99. Country fried steak, $5.99 Wednesdays only at KFC.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
So, all of us are here to talk about trading. Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
You don't have to trade. I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Get $830 off any phone. No trade-in needed. US Cellular. Built for us.
Spring is in the air and creativity is blooming everywhere at Custer's 25th Annual Spring Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco. Join us as 150 artisans from across the Northwest display and sell their fine art, handcraft, and specialty foods. The variety and quality of work make this a must-see event. Single-day admission only $8. Tickets on sale now at CusterShows.com. Custer's Spring Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco.
Suffering from middleman mattress markup malaise?
You have no idea.
Then ditch the distributor
and shop factory direct savings at Denver Mattress instead. And during the March mattress sale, everything is on sale, like the Summit Queen, now only $332.49. Or check out the Doctor's Choice Plush for only $759.99. Plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. Say no to the middleman mattress markup malaise and shop Denver Mattress today, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
A hike with a view of the Palouse.
About 9 miles north of Pullman.
There's nothing like it for miles around.
They can hike to the ridge from the parking lot and back in about a half an hour.
Kamiak Butte on Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight.
There was a time when you could get a complete meal for just $5, but you gotta go way back. Well, just a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesdays at A&W, single Papa Burger combos complete with fries and a root beer cost just $5. This all-time great deal is available Tuesdays only at A&W.
A beautiful flight over an awesome waterfall tonight.
Welcome back to your close to home forecast. We're starting off in Kittitas County this morning. 47 in Ellensburg, 42 in Cle Elum, but 52 in Vantage. Showers and breezy conditions across our entire area, especially when I say a chance of rain for the Yakima area, though, I mean just a little chance of rain, likely not a lot. We're seeing mostly those mid-50s in the Yakima Valley. And in the mid-Columbia, again, chance of rain means very, very little scattered showers. So if you see any, just a little bit. So mid to upper 50s in the mid-Columbia. And let's take a look at the Blue Mountain region. Let's see, 50 for Athena, 50 in Heppner, 53 in Boardman. We're seeing a lot of mid-50s across our entire Blue Mountain region. Pretty nice conditions today. More showers are going to be in the Blue Mountain region and breezy conditions across for all of us. That's your close to home forecast. I'll have more coming up.
Thank you, Riley. And I like the sound of 50-degree temperatures when it's 6 a.m. It's a nice change, and nice not having 30-degree temperatures this early. Well, this is also a nice story. So interest in women's sports is growing at historic rates, fueled by a girl from the Heartland poised to help grow the WNBA to a new level. You've probably heard of her, reminiscent of what a couple of players from the Midwest named Magic and Larry and did when they entered the NBA 45 years ago. Here's ABC's Morgan Norwood with more.
When Caitlin Clark hit those free throws
For college basketball history.
passing the legendary Pistol Pete Maravich for the all-time NCAA scoring record, she once again contributed to the major shift we're seeing in the perception of women's sports.
The person who has scored the most points in the history of major college basketball is a woman. And I cannot believe I just said that sentence.
This girl, Caitlin Clark, she has put everybody on notice, and she's putting women's basketball on the map in a way that we have not seen before, y'all.
And it's not just basketball. This past year, a world attendance record for a women's sporting event was set when more than 92,000 fans filled the stadium at the University of Nebraska to see a volleyball match. A brand new professional women's hockey league debuted with more than 19,000 fans turning out for one game, surpassing some NHL teams' average attendance. And the National Women's Soccer League seeing record-setting expansion fees, with primarily female investors agreeing to pay a whopping $53 million to field teams. That's a $50 million increase from what expansion teams paid in 2020. Clark's Iowa Hawkeyes drawing more television viewers in their final regular season game than some key NBA matchups this season.
It's just kind of cool to see the evolution of, what this has become, and it takes time to build something like this. I feel like we've kind of taken it to another level.
The 22-year-old already driving up WNBA ticket prices for the approaching 2024 season. It's reminiscent of 45 years ago when Magic Johnson and Larry Bird entered the NBA, catapulting the league's popularity to new levels.
Caitlin Clark coming into the WNBA will help every single one of those WNBA players in terms of making more money, having more visibility, becoming more popular.
The significance of this? Bigger than sports.
We're raising a generation of men to respect women's sports the way that their fathers and their grandfathers never did. And I think that's where this is about sports in our country, but it's also about our country. And what is it going to look like moving forward?
Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
I love this
I
so
love
much.
that.
I know her name, which is surprising because I don't
Yes.
follow too many sports, but she has been everywhere. She's so talented. She's so good. And this was not on my 2024 bingo card. Did not see that coming.
Definitely not. I'm not sick of hearing her name yet, so I'm
Me
looking
too. I don't think I ever will be.
No. I used to run like a shoulder camera at WSU football games and basketball games.
Yeah.
And my favorite ones were the women's basketball games because like when you're on sideline with a camera, they weren't running into us like the men were. The